wait is over. After months of speculation, leaks and online whispers, the Meta Quest 4 is finally confirmed, and it's not just an update, it's a leap forward, a complete rethinking of what virtual reality and mixed reality can be. This is the headset that's going to push VR into a new era. Meta isn't just playing catch-up or adding a few new features. They are aiming to redefine how we use VR, how we see VR, and how VR fits into our daily lives. The Quest 4 is about more than gaming. It's about how we work, how we learn, how we create, how we connect with other people across the world. This isn't a cautious step forward. It's a bold jump into the next stage of immersive technology. Why this matters: to understand why the Quest 4 is such a big deal, we need to look at where Meta started. The story began with the Oculus Rift. It was a PC-powered headset that showed people what VR could be. Then came the Quest 2. That headset took VR out of the hands of hardcore tech fans and made it mainstream. You didn't need a powerful computer or a mess of cables. It worked on its own. Portable, affordable, accessible. The Quest 3 built on that. Better visuals, better mixed reality, a more refined design. But the Quest 4, it's something else entirely. The timing could not be better. The perfect moment for a leap. VR is no longer a niche hobby for a small group of gamers. More people are experimenting with virtual offices, virtual gyms, and virtual social spaces. The metaverse as a concept is getting attention. Artificial intelligence is advancing quickly. Remote work and online collaboration are here to stay. People are hungry for new ways to connect and create that aren't limited by a desk, a screen, or a physical location. That's the world the Quest 4 is being launched into. And Meta seems to know it. Design and comfort. One of the biggest barriers for VR adoption has always been comfort. Older headsets, including previous Quests, could get heavy after a while. An hour or two of use could mean a sore neck, a sweaty face, and the urge to take the headset off. The Quest 4 is designed to change that. Leaks and early reports suggest a slimmer body and a lighter build. Better balance means less strain on your neck. You should be able to wear it for much longer without feeling the weight. The materials themselves might be higher quality, something closer to the Quest Pro. That means a more premium feel, smoother surfaces, stronger frame, less of that plastic toy impression that older headsets sometimes gave. The head strap is likely redesigned from the ground up. No more constant adjustments in the middle of a game or a meeting. It should stay secure without squeezing your head uncomfortably. Even ventilation is getting attention. If you've used VR before, you know the heat can build up inside the headset. That leads to foggy lenses and an uncomfortable sticky feeling. Better airflow in the Quest 4 could mean cooler, fresher sessions. And small touches like magnetic face cushions. They're easy to remove, easy to clean, and easy to swap if multiple people use the same headset. It's a quality of life improvement that shows Meta is thinking about everyday use, not just flashy specs. Displays richer, sharper, faster. The display is where VR lives or dies. It's the part of the headset that creates the illusion you're somewhere else. The Quest 4 might take a big step forward here. Instead of standard LCD panels, rumors suggest Meta is moving to OLED or even micro-OLED screens. That's huge. Old technology means richer colors and much deeper blacks. Scenes will have real contrast instead of looking flat or washed out. Bright areas will shine. Dark scenes will feel like actual darkness, not just dim gray. Resolution is reportedly around 2500 by 2500 pixels per eye. That's sharp enough to make small text readable and environments incredibly detailed. A high refresh rate, possibly 120 Hz or more, means motion will look smooth. Fast games will feel responsive. Even simple browsing will feel fluid. One of the most noticeable changes will be the near elimination of the screen door effect. That's the faint grid pattern you sometimes see in older VR headsets because of the space between pixels. With higher pixel density, that grid almost disappears. Instead, you get visuals that feel solid and lifelike. This isn't just for gaming. Imagine watching a movie in VR with deep blacks, vivid colors, and no pixel grid. Or designing a 3D object and being able to see every detail clearly. These improvements make VR more immersive and easier on the eyes for long sessions. Power under the hood. Better displays are nothing without the power to run them. That's where the Quest 4's new chipset comes in. Meta and Qualcomm have reportedly worked together on a custom Snapdragon XR processor. This is not a small upgrade. It's a major jump in both CPU and GPU power. What does that mean for you? Games will load faster. Worlds will look more detailed and more realistic. You'll be able to switch between apps without the system slowing down. For developers, this extra power means they can create more complex and interactive virtual worlds without worrying that the headset will struggle to keep up. This chip also powers smarter features, better AI-driven hand tracking, more accurate voice controls, real-time scene recognition for mixed reality experiences. With this chipset, the Quest 4 could easily become the most powerful standalone VR headset on the market. Controller's precision. Without the clutter in VR, the controller is your connection to the digital world. If it's inaccurate or uncomfortable, the whole experience suffers. The Quest 4's controllers are expected to be redesigned for both comfort and performance. Better grips mean they'll feel natural in your hands for hours. Improved button layouts should make controls easier to find without looking. Haptic feedback will make every interaction feel more realistic. There's talk of built-in tracking sensors or even tiny cameras in the controllers themselves. That could mean more precise motion tracking without needing external sensors or base stations. If battery life also improves, you'll spend less time charging and more time playing, working, or creating. Mixed reality, blending real and virtual, is great, but mixed reality is where things get even more interesting. Mixed reality lets the headset blend your actual surroundings with virtual elements. The Quest 4's pass-through cameras are expected to be a big upgrade. Older headsets often had grainy, low-quality pass-through views. The Quest 4 could offer full, high-resolution pass-through with almost no delay. That means you can clearly see your room while wearing the headset. You won't have to take it off to grab something, check your phone, or move around safely. The new depth sensors will take things even further. The Quest 4 could scan and map your room in real time. Walls, furniture, and objects will all be recognized and included in the virtual space. Imagine placing a virtual monitor on your real wall, or having digital characters walk around your actual floor without clipping through furniture. These are not just gimmicks. They make mixed reality useful for work, design, and social interaction, not just entertainment.